I'm Mike Broadbender. I'm playing General Gianna.
I'm Mark, and I'm playing Rocky General Lewis.
Whoa, go Rocky!
So you're the main of the guy.
Yep.
Title character.
I'm Jeff, I'm playing Ranger Marshall.
I'm Waylon, I'm playing Winky.
I'm Angela, I'm playing Sue.
I'm Barry, I'm playing Griff.
All right, we could get started with Rocky and Winky and Dawn in first scene.
Go, Winky!
You can give them to MJ. If you guys sign these, you can pass them to MJ. MJ, raise your hand and thank you. Last line on the second page. Anybody else need a pen? I think that she has this on here. Just like in the-
Yeah, well, I was going to.
These and me.
No, I would write down today.
Everybody's gonna read their part out loud. Somebody's
Stage
not.
direction.
Brian was in the word. You put it
Sometimes they
seven
do.
down.
It's usually the
Oh, that's 3 episodes, so.
somebody's gonna do, you know, and somebody else.
Aha!
No.
There we go.
Yeah, well, I have decided that we're flexible about how long we're gonna be here. If everybody gets tired or has other crap to do, then they can go on. Yeah.
You, Jeff, well, you don't count.
I think.
Yeah.
And as long as they know what they're reading for, that's all that matters.
This is Denise. Or what? I don't know exactly, but the fact that my character.
All right. Everybody hear me okay? All right. Good, you're right next to me. I got you to show. Okay. Scene 1 starts with the chase scene. I don't know if anybody has seen the chase scene that Stephen Newby did, but it was just beautiful. Let's see. Okay, Rocky, what's your line?
Okay. We're in pursuit of stolen spacecraft, closely matches description, and has no license. Attention OSA Rangers, request assistance from any local authority in the area. Sending coordinates now.
Rocky and Winky in the cockpit, both are looking at the view screen. Back down at the console, furiously adjusting on.
That faster has some extra hardware. That type of ship doesn't go that fast.
Do I just report it back line?
Yeah, go ahead.
Either that or he's overclocking the engine.
Okay, Ranger Dawn. We're just gonna skip ahead.
Hey, Rocky. You call for cowboy?
Sure we did. So when are they coming?
Winky.
All right, Winky. Go ahead with the next one.
Roger, that ship is in trouble. The reading here seems to show it's going to flare out.
So if we can stop it before it, let's see if we can stop it before it does.
Small holes start appearing in the outside of the spacecraft with mist jetting out.
Too bad we can't use the EMP first.
Why not?
It's rush hour. Do you really want to stop traffic?
That ship is going to blow.
Attention, renegade ship. Slow down. Shut the engines off. You're going to...
Well, there goes the paint job.
Thanks for the help, Don. Sorry we couldn't get this one.
Sure thing, Rocky. You win some, you lose some.
Secretary Drake wants us back right away. I told him we're 3 days out.
Did he say what we're needed for?
He didn't say, just that we're supposed to report in person.
All right.
All right. Episode 1. OSA headquarters is a large building with a 50s facade. There's a POV, a dash cam of Vina driving. She rounds the corner of a mountain road. There are sirens and lights. Interior Drake's office. Day, Griff comes into Drake's office through the door and crosses to Drake's desk.
Sir, gate 3 just called to say someone has burst through and is on the road here. What should we do? What should we do?
Okay? No, it's okay. Let's go see what it is they want, shall we? Mountain Road, POV camera, sirens and lights, composite over dash cam. Headlight drone shot, blah, blah, blah. Winky.
I can't wait to get my hands on Hula Girl. A little dancing, a little drinking, a little hanky-panky.
Watch out, Winky.
It's safer up there. Who wants to be up there? That package just got delivered. Come on, Skipper.
All right. Vina comes running in, followed by the MP, who presses her against the wall and gets ready to pull out the cuffs. Drake intervenes. Stop! What is this all about?
She refused to show ID and ran through 3 gates, doing about 95 all the way here.
Getting the eye from Drake. Okay, let me handle this. Vina, you know this is a restricted area. What the hell is so damn important that you risk your life and violate almost every regulation we have? You're not new.
Sorry, sir. When you called about the video confession, well, I had to get here fast. I have new information to tell you about Professor Newton.
He's like he's unofficious or I would have him in jail.
You know darn well he's not a traitor to the United Worlds of the Solar System or to any other organization.
Okay. Let's see. Drake wakes the guards up.
Well, now that that's settled, I really would like to tell you what I think said.
I love how you just throw out the ticket like it's in We're at 11. Okay. Rocky and Winky walk in. Winky stares at Vina with a very approving look.
Well, glad you're here. I would like to meet Ray. Ray.
She's just a girl. What are you, 16?
I'm not a girl. I mean, I am a girl, but not in the way you mean. I'm 24 years old. I'm a 24-year-old woman, and I'm a licensed navigator and translator.
Why? She has new evidence that Professor Newton may not be a traitor, and we need to find out. If he's being held hostage or something else, we need to know. He's an asset I hate to lose. And if we can get him back, I'm willing to try anything.
So, what's the evidence?
When I was translating on my last trip to Beaches, he was talking out of character, and he seemed different with his eyes, and when I left, he gave me this medal.
Professor Newton from Secretary Drake with profound gratitude and eternal friendship.
Why do you think he gave it to me? It's a message.
I don't know.
I know this man, and the professor was trying to send a message.
I don't know. He left video confessions. Evidence is stacked against him.
Okay, Drake walks over to the wall, turns speed dials. To Drake brings in coffee and sits it on the seating area table on the other side of his desk.
Here are your new orders. 2 months leave to do with what you wish.
I've been looking forward to this. Checking out all the legs. I mean the sides.
We need one. We need one. It's been at least 8 months since we got a weekend off.
That's one of the hazards of space travel. Just be back on the 20th.
Let's not waste any time, Skipper. Get out of here and go to Paradise Island.
Hold your hormones. Let's stick around. I want to see the Newton Declaration.
Close up on Winky as he exhales with a frustrated, disappointed look on his face. Vina and Dre, grab a seat in front of the busiest scout, Rocky.
Mind if we join you, you two, Mr. Secretary?
Please do, Rocky.
Okay. Somebody want to read Unicorn? Oh, you're here, okay.
I will, since I'm
Sorry,
playing.
dude.
Secretary Drake, may I be the first to say this? The decision to remain on Officius is mine and mine alone. I have neither been influenced by word nor act. These people are my friends. Perhaps thinking singularly, I would not have made such a drastic move and severed the ties of my lifetime. But I must consider my young ward Bobby. A long life stands before him, and not through heritage, but my choice. Should that be by choice?
Yeah.
But by choice. I can now share in the triumph and glory of Officius. Come here, Bobby.
There's no way Bobby is willing.
My God, Bobby.
There is no way Bobby is willingly there. I've known him as long as I've known the professor, and he said 1,000 times that he wanted to be a space ranger. Hell, that's why he joined the OSA military school 2 years ago.
Close up on the vid screen.
Mr. Secretary, you have heard my wish, my declaration. Now, Bobby, say goodbye to our friends.
Goodbye, Mr. Secretary, and please, sir, say goodbye to Rocky Jones and Lincoln and to the rest of the Rangers.
Okay, interior office wide shot of the room, Brooke Nicholson standing in the corner. Vina stands right by the door. Rocky and Lincoln move from the conference room into the main part of the office to stand around Drake's desk.
And here's a letter that pretty much stated what he said in the video. That made the breach complete. He surrendered and gave up all his property, even his resource observatory. Research observatory.
I am sorry, sir. I just can't believe it. Something very fishy is going on here. He was either drugged, forced, or threatened. If not him, Bobby was.
That's true. I believe they're prisoners.
With your permission, I would like to find out.
Hey, Ralph.
When he holds out his hand, Rocky puts his vacation papers in Winky's hand and just shakes his head sadly and tears for him.
Another moon, another day, and maybe I will.
Officius.
As you know, Rocky, they had us close our embassy there, so you won't be able to go in the front door. You will not be welcome.
Yes, sir. I'm aware of that. But we could have some car trouble and be forced to stop at the closest gas station. If that gas station is Officius, what can we do about it? I'm pretty sure they aren't ready to start a war over imprisoning a few lost space tourists.
It will be soon with Professor Newton on their side.
It's a gamble, a big gamble.
But worth a chance. I can't leave this without at least trying.
Here's the UWSS organization of all member planets. And this curtain right here begins the Officius group of member planets. You want to land right here. When you pass that curtain, no messages will get through to or from your ship. They jam all non-official signals. You're on your own from then on out. No communication links or networks. It's going to be risky, and it may be a one-way trip.
I understand. We'll make it. So, where should we refuel? I was thinking RV5. That's the furthest that we can go before we run out of fuel and would add distance. Not to mention, it's out of major traffic areas.
And I will declare it off limits, except for commercial craft and emergencies.
Please, Mr. Secretary, can't I go?
It's absolutely out of the question.
Why? Would a three-man crew make it an invasion?
No, of course not. But it's not a picnic either.
I don't like picnics.
What I mean is, a flight like this is no place for a girl.
Do either of you speak Ephesian?
No, but I still don't want a woman aboard during this mission.
You need me. This is 1947. Wise up. Women are doing all sorts of things you men gave up doing long ago. I can take care of myself, and I can and will be a real help to you. Please, Mr. Secretary, I know these people very well. I speak their language, and I know their countries. And to you, Mr. Rocky Jones, I will say this one more time. I am a licensed astronavigator and translator, two things which you are not.
I'm with her on this one. You need her to make this mission a success. She's going.
State my crew and I will call the ground crews to get ready for blast off at 14:30.
Winky, Vita as auxiliary, and Rocket.
We can leave that out. Just mark it right out. Okay, Dina smiling victoriously. Let's see your victorious smile. Rocket misdirectly, Vina with a professional officer's voice delivers the line.
Ranger Ray, prepare to stand for inspection at 1400 hours.
Very good, sir.
Close-up of Griff, who quietly walks out of the room and shuts himself in his office. The camera follows him across the hall and into his office. He adjusts the visioscope frequency.
Griff to WOX. Griff to WOX. Come in. Griff to WOX. Come in.
This is WOX. This is WOX to Griff. Respawn.
Urgent message on secure beam to Ophiuchus. Drake now believes Professor Newton is prisoner. Rocky Jones may be attempting rescue flight.
Sending it through. Stand by for further information. Anything else?
I will inform you as soon as I know more. I will give you every opportunity to destroy it before it reaches your zone. And any failures, the blame falls on you. Out.
Exterior afternoon near the base and launch platform. Launch facility camera focused on orbit jet and ground crew ready for blast-off shot in front of the green screen. The crew walks toward platform. Shot down the ladder. Great.
Good luck. And don't take any unnecessary risks or chances.
We wouldn't dare. We have a girl aboard.
It's not that. We don't want to lose any of you. And you know she's right. 1947.
Major wish it was 1847.
Okay, Rocky, get going.
Thank you, sir.
Attention all personnel, clear area. Zone 6 launches green. Clear area, launches green. Okay, he helps. Oh, trip into the thing.
Yeah, I have a question about that. Because later on, she used to go in on Express. Wouldn't the Express have artificial gravity on it?
Not like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the carrier ships for expresses are like horizontal to start with. They take off that way, but this rocket is vertical like this.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, let's see. Okay, so she helps her, checks out her work, and other things. Okay, Griff.
This is Griff to WOX. Griff to WOX.
This is WOX to Griff. We read you.
Rocky Jones blasting off in 20 minutes, or 14:30 Earth time. Converted to 12:31 Ophiuchus time. Refueling station at RV-5. It is out of bounds to all but local commercial traffic. It is ideal to attack and disable without any interference.
We will be waiting. Over.
Do that again.
Alright,
That's perfect timing.
That noise is creepy.
That's
don't worry. The noises get worse and more. No, don't worry, the noises get creepier and more.
Don't worry, the noises get worse and more creepy.
You sure know how to calm girls' nerves.
You act like you've never been on a rocket before.
Not one this small. I usually travel by express, and those are much larger. And about as exciting as the streetcar parked in the garage.
Rocky with the intercom. Please put your trays in an upright position. We are about to blast off.
Winky comes in and sits in the chair next to Rocky.
So, how's our glamour girl navigator?
Not a damn thing to worry about. Rocky, she knows her stuff.
Okay. Let's see your
Okay, yeah, that,
I can't smell this much better.
Alright. Interior cockpit day. Rocky and Winky fumbling with controls. I have some concerns.
Okay, I had a duplicate page, so, okay, I
Oh,
got you.
my bad.
No, you're fine. I have some concerns, Winky.
What about?
I'm a by-the-book kind of guy. I never question orders, but I just can't see why we have to bring her along.
She speaks Ophesian, and she's one hell of a navigator. Those are two things we need to make a successful landing and carry off those lost tourists in the sky.
I'd rather have an extra pair of fists than a translator. That's a language everybody understands. Entering exosphere course correction point, what is it, point one?
Point 1, point 4.
Okay.
First correction entered, sir. Come on, give her a break. When we get mad, we'll take her to the gym and give her martial arts training. How's that? Just a good kid.
Pardon, sir. We've entered the exosphere, and I suggest a course correction, point 1, point 4.
You don't say.
Good charges, Nina. If I had a gold
Awaiting orders, sir.
Why don't you return to quarters and make me a sandwich?
Right now.
And look good when you do it, for you.
Yes, sir.
Right now.
Vita walks out for a minute and soon returns with the food tube.
Your sandwich, sir.
Alright. Venus looking at the various charts and marking them down. Alert sounds come from the computer. She scans the dial and looks at the radar backs and confirms the location and runs into the cockpit.
Sir, there's a rocket coming towards us at high rate of speed from 2 o'clock.
She's right.
Oh, great. No wonder we didn't see it. This Vex is glitching, but there it is. Winky, get Drank on the line.
What can I do, Rocky?
Go back to quarters, sit down, shut up, and buckle up.
This is XV2, calling Office of Space Affairs. We are under attack.
We've got more company.
This is XV2. We are under attack.
Dirk is at the astrophone and he adjusts the dial so it's not picking up the signal and so it can't be intercepted. Winky.
This is XV2. Come in. We are under attack. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Looks like we got a fight on our hands.
What's the plan?
Get ready to return fire. Ready torpedoes.
Yes, sir.
What can I do?
Go back to quarters, buckle up, and stay there. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Venus spins on her heels and goes into the living quarters and buckles up.
Okay, Winky, keep an eye on them. So to speak.
Yeah. Alright. The Orbit is got a ship bearing down on them. Go back in the Orbit jet and cockpit.
Yeah.
Are they trying to ram us or shoot us?
I don't think they give a damn.
That's a hit in our aft section.
Oh my. Winky, mute those damn things.
Okay. Alright, let's go down to A2 16. Rocky.
Okay. Okay, I got you. Lock on the engine. On my mark. Launch. Hold steady.
Holding steady.
Bit closer. Bit closer. Now, Winky, now.
Yes, sir. Fire 1 away, sir.
Again.
Fire 2.
Come about.
Okay. The Orbit jet and the remaining enemy 2 rocket. Okay, this is ship number 2. The ship tries to gain a good firing position like some sort of space ballet. The second enemy ship fires a laser again, hitting the forward wing and breaking off part of the tail fin as it floats away. Rocky.
Hold it steady. Get ready to fire.
Working on it. Almost there. Lock up.
Now, Winky.
Hi, sir.
Winky launches 2 more torpedoes. Rocky and Winky follow the torpedoes on screen as they head toward their destination. Camera follows the torpedoes. The first one hits the engine with a small peeling away of the metal skin. The second one hits the central part of the rocket and breaks it into 2 pieces that float and spin away.
Okay, Winky, go check out the damage while I keep her steady.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Winky checks on Dina.
You okay, Dina?
What happened? What's wrong?
Seems we ran into the neighbor over and they took a bite out of us. I'm checking the seat.
Winky suits up in his spacesuit and goes to section C. He releases little balloons that float to the where the holes are. Lena? At 2.3.
What's the matter? What's wrong?
When he runs faster, telling her to stay put. Okay.
You should suit up, Rocky. We lost a lot of oxygen. We're gonna need them.
Come steer for a minute while I get ready.
Lena gets up out of her seat, and her curiosity gets the better of her. She walks into the aft section and sees and hears the wind. Rocky walks over to the back wall, puts on a suit, and throws a few switches.
Winky, I am shutting off the C section to save what we got left.
Roger. I guess we're lucky they didn't hit us any further up.
If our luck holds out, we can limp back to the space station.
Lena looks around as the pressure doors slam in front of her with a clank.
Oh no! Rocky! Winky, help! Help!
She sits scrupulously a few times, pounding on the sealed door. She spins it a little and falls to the ground.
Join us next week for another exciting adventure with the OSA Space Rangers! What's that sound?
It's such a great voice for that.
All right, you want to take a break before we go into episode 2?
Yeah. What? What'd you do that for?
No. I didn't.
Okay.
No. Well, yeah, but remember that in the 50s that was kind of common.
Every woman was called a kid.
Hello, kids. Hello, Winky. We are here. Shut up, Winky. Go do your job. Trying to grow.
All the other actors could respond to the lines.
I would have had all my hair in there.
It's a horror movie I did with my 2-headed dog.
No, it's not real. That's make believe. That's movie magic.
Keep looking down at your dog.
What dog? They're right there beside you.
Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, I'll put it in later.
Episode 2?
Yep.
Episode 2. Meeting us.
Episode 2. I hear it's page 34.
34. Yep, 34.
Okay. Are they doing it? Oh, they're not with it? Okay.
What is it?
Ready to
Okay,
go?
Rocky sits down and takes over.
Winky, do me a favor. Bring Vina up here so that we can see if she likes being a space ranger. Okay. She's still with.
Okay.
Venus,
Go ahead.
Venus trapped in the C section.
Can you handle it?
On it. I'm going to have to override the door seal.
Okay, Winky grabs a suit and a med kit for Vina. Camera cuts to Vina laying on the floor. The door opens and Winky drags her out and rushes out of the room and closes the door again.
You think she'll be okay?
Well, she's got to be. She saved our asses back there. We need to save hers.
Winky hooks her up to oxygen and waits as the pump kicks on. When she starts breathing, he adjusts a few more knobs and makes one final check. Rocky looks at the screen as the space station slowly appears in the star field. Winky enters and sits down.
I've got this. Let me know when she wakes up. We'll get her to the infirmary on the station.
Rocky looks up at the screen, watching the gyroscope-shaped space station get larger. He turns on the astrophone.
This is XV2 calling station RV5. Come in, RV5. Come in, RV5.
Other radio noises and machinery comes in the background.
This is RV5 to XV2. Glad to hear from you for a long time. No see. Rocky, it's me, Ranger Clark.
Boy, am I glad to hear you. I have a crippled ship, lost atmosphere, an injured crew member, damage to the forward wing and rear fin. I may need a tow.
Wow, that's a nasty bird strike. Then again, I'm always shocked when you bring the ship in without so much as a paint scratch. Those must be the days Winky's driving.
Hilarious.
I will see if you're close enough for the magnetic coupler. Hold on. I'll call out the medic for you as well. He'll meet you at the dock.
Clark presses a few buttons, turning on robot control. He fumbles with it, considers for a few seconds, and then adjusts a few dials on the desk.
Okay, Rocky, we got you. We can pull you in. Shut down for free fall.
Thanks, Clark. Out.
Rocky shuts down free fall by clicking a few toggle switches. While the ship is under robot control, Rocky goes back to check on Vina.
Glad to see you up and around.
Thank you, sir. Well, I may be up, but I don't quite feel like moving yet. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble.
Well, if you had followed orders, this wouldn't have happened.
Well, if you had told me what was going on and let me help, I wouldn't have disobeyed.
Well, you shouldn't even be here. It might be better
If I hopped on the next express?
what just happened is routine for a space ranger, but it's no place for a girl. You need to go back to Earth. It's the best thing that you can do.
Well, that seems to be the only thing your narrow mind is aware of, is that I'm a damn female. I was the first one to spot the enemy ship, remember?
She's right, boss.
I may have been knocked down, but don't count me out.
Having overexerted herself, she passes out. Winky looks at Vina worried.
She'll be all right.
Count me out.
We'll see what the doc says on the station.
Rocky and Winky walk back into the cockpit and sit down.
You know you'll never get rid of her. And she is going to come in very handy when we make landfall.
I know.
When are you going to stop busting your chops?
Rocky looks at Winky and laughs. A commercial rocket is hovering nearby, and one of the expresses is just leaving the station. The orbit jet wobbles in on the magnetic coupler. The camera follows the orbit jet until it's docked and pans out when it is docked. RB5 station repairs can be seen still going on the XD2. Time has passed. Interior Space Station Commons. People walking past Rocky and Venus sitting at a table. A waitress in a short skirt and a funny hat walks up to the table. Well, yeah, she was here.
Was it?
Okay, you guys ready for me to take your order?
A couple of days in the infirmary, and I'm starving for real food. I'll take the Halifax chicken. Wait, is this the real stuff and not that food hydration puke, is it?
Yeah, I don't want to wear another sandwich.
Yes, it's the real thing. And on top of that, our hydroponic garden produces some fresh vegetables and fruits.
Yes, okay. Then I'll have the Halifax chicken, some mashed potatoes with gravy and butter, some green beans on the side, and for a drink, I'll have that strawberry soda.
Okay, Halifax chicken, potatoes with gravy, butter, green beans, and strawberry soda, right?
Yes, that's right, you got it. Thank you.
And you, sir?
I'll have the porterhouse steak combo, a large glass of milk, and that's all I need for now. Thanks. Oh, and we have one more person coming.
So, warehouse steak combo, large glass of milk.
Rocky,
I see.
Oh, go ahead.
I see that you didn't waste any opportunity to go shopping.
Of course, duty-free shopping, who can pass that up? And as soon as we get to Ophiuchus, I'm going to be lying on that beach getting my tan on.
Are you sure? I mean, you look like you would fry like an egg.
Nope, I love that vitamin D, and so does my skin.
Okay.
Teacher might have
Oh, no.
That's the joke. All right. Rocky grabs a notepad out of his flight jacket and starts thumbing through making notes.
Gosh, you're always working. Can't you just take a day off and relax?
This is an important mission, and we have had too many delays already.
I realize that, but
I'm glad you could join us. Winky continues. Okay.
Just got back from the bay. Seems they should be done with all the repairs tonight or tomorrow morning. Either way, we're clear to leave by tomorrow night.
Oh, good.
great. Can't wait to get in that tent.
Hey, Vina, she's been a good horse. Respect her.
Okay, Clark walks over to the empty console, clicks a few buttons, looks across the different screens and videographs, and sits down. He presses a few switches and turns a few dials, then picks up the astrophone.
This is RV5. This is RV5. Come in, Office of Space Affairs. Come in.
This is Office of Space Affairs. How can I help you?
This is RV5 Space Station. Ranger Clark, patch me through to Drake on a secure line, would you please?
No problem. Sending you through now.
Thank you.
Okay. The astrophone does its annoying buzz, and Drake, just walking out of the bathroom, heads to the astrophone to answer.
This is Secretary Drake.
This is Ranger Clark. I have the update on Haystack.
Okay, send it over Scrambler. Alpha-7, Alpha-27, Delta Z 449er. Over.
Please hold, sir.
Drake walks over to the scrambler and waits as the machine buzzes and beeps. Mechanical clicking can be heard, and after a few moments, a strip of paper starts ejecting from the slot. Drake grabs it and starts reading it silently to himself. Griff walks in.
This is a report from Rocky. Orbit jet attacked by unknown Ephesian ships. Massive damage. Been in dry dock for 2 weeks. Repairs are almost done. Mission can continue.
Who do you think did it? Got any ideas?
Griff, I would give up our claim to Aquarius if I had any clue who did it.
That'll be tough to find out. Think it could be pirates?
Don't know, but they will be continuing the mission tomorrow night.
Thank goodness for that.
The waitress returns with Vina and Rocky's orders and turns to Winky.
I would like the steak and some shrimp, that honey glazed ham. Oh yeah, French fries. That apple pie I see here. Also, those back ribs.
Vina and Rocky look at each other and then back at Winky. Winky continues.
And to top it off, I would love a large bowl of chili, and for the drink, a large root beer.
The waitress repeats her order just as surprised as Rocky and Vina as she walks off the screen with the order.
I sure hope there's a supply ship coming in soon. I think he just ordered all the food on the station.
Well, Vina, he is growing old.
No, he's not. Look at that. He's pencil thin and he eats like that. It's not fair.
I have a high metabolism.
No, you have a black hole first, not.
The civilian dressed woman looks around, then realizes the coast is clear. She pulls a small device out of one of the bags and fastens it in a hidden position behind one of the exposed bags. It's in the corridor. She picks up her bags and continues walking down the corridor out of view.
Well, after we finish here, I recommend everyone turn in early tonight. They're leaving tomorrow night.
I don't know. After the infirmary, I don't think I could rest if I tried.
Well, it is an order. And you too, Winky.
Hey, Vina, seems Dad gave me some bedtime.
Well, then he has to read us a bedtime story.
No.
This whole thing is going a whole nother
The woman from the corridor walks behind him and sits at another table.
Oh, sorry. All right, sir. We go to bed early.
Camera focuses on the woman from the corridor. Now as she fumbles through her bags and takes out another small device. She sets it in her lap under the table and clandestinely. She turns a knob on it and flips the toggle switch. A puff of smoke emanates from the pipe, and one pipe and then another. In seconds, the corridor fills with smoke and a bad-smelling gas. People start coughing as the smoke starts spreading out in the corridors. Clacks and alarms start going off.
Now what?
All personnel and guests of the station. Possible fire lockdown begins in 10 seconds. Security doors will close. Stay where you are. Fire crews and repair crews are on the way. Everyone stay where you are. The civilian dressed woman takes advantage of the smoke and slips into the men's room and changes, and in a few moments is unrecognizable from the floor. In fact, she is me when she looks at me.
Pronto.
Dargato, come in. This is Operation Molasses. Come in, Dargato.
This is Darganto. Report.
I have set off the smoke bombs. That should delay things for a little bit. They're on lockdown now.
Good work. Darganto out.
RD5 comments.
Hey, at least I bought some magazines for you.
Got any that I would be interested in?
No, just glamour magazines.
That'll work. I only need the magazine for the articles anyways.
I guess you do need to know the latest in bra styles and fashions. Stop drooling.
Rocky shakes his head and stands up and walks to one of the RV5 officers.
The lines to control still working?
Yes,
Can I use it to call Clark?
of course. Let me patch you through.
This is Clark. What do you need? I'm kind of busy up here.
This is Rocky. Do you have any idea what's going on?
We seem to have traced the origin of the smoke. We should have crews in there in about 2 minutes. The fire seems to be an RS-10.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
That, or you got a curse on you.
I hope it's a curse. Over.
Listen, I've got to get back to work. Clark out.
Rocky walks back to the table and sits down.
So Rocky, what'd they say?
They found the problem, so they should have it under control soon.
Good.
All right. Backing out of the dock, XV2 backing out of the dock with fresh repairs and new colors. The new colors of the XV2 are steel plate. Yeah, steel plate. So they had to patch it with something a different color. Okay. Rocky.
Okay, we will be entering the curtain in a few moments. They should be spotting us any second.
Sir.
Begin the show. Fate damage.
Yes, sir.
Winky hits a dot or two and vents some fuel, mimicking a slow leak. Hits a button and it has pulsing light. The ship wobbles with a faint fuel mist spraying out into space. Some random laboratory with chemical equipment. Professor Newton paces back and forth from his chalkboard, looking at notes on his clipboard, comparing them to the notes on the chalkboard, then walking over to the lab table to add some chemical and adjust some settings, writing down something on a clipboard. The stone path leading to the observatory through a forested area. Bobby in the middle of 3 guards are walking next to him and behind him. Bobby looks up and sees the professor waving out the window. He waves back. The soldiers look concerned and slap his arm down. Professor still waiting runs back to his work. Bobby and the soldiers walk through several guards, giving each other the official salute until they eventually come to the 2 guards in the front door at the end of the hallway. Bobby's lead escort salutes the final 2 guards. Atana Mostabaga Shingo. Another guard says Shingo. The guard steps out of the way, presses a few buttons on the panel next to the door. The door springs open. Garganto and Bobby walk to the door. Bobby runs into the professor and hugs him. The prof returns the favor. Newton?
Good morning, Dargento.
Looks at the board, some of the notes on the table.
Yeah, so these are the results you have so far.
So these are the results you have so far?
Yes, as you can see, I'm making progress. I have a few more items to work on, but it is almost done.
So you are using the exact same formula as on Earth?
Of course.
Gargano folds up the papers and sets them down on the lab table.
Really? Go on.
Well, throwing chemicals together is long and a tedious task. We have to make the proper adjustments and so on. You know, it's like trying to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear.
You think I'm an idiot? I know chemistry, and you cannot lie to me with this pretend science. You know, our atmosphere, our gravity, and everything else that affects chemical compounds is different here. I know you are stalling. You know damn well you can't do the same exact formula here.
Garganto pulls out his gun and pistol whips the old man so hard in the head he falls into the corner with a bleeding right eye.
Go ahead.
I didn't read that before I said it.
I know you are refusing to cooperate, and you know what that means.
Gargento kicks the professor laying on the ground, who's holding his eye.
Let go of him. Let go of him.
Bobby tries to grab his leg and stops Gargento from kicking him again. Gargento kicks Bobby off his leg into the other wall. Bobby slumps unconscious in the corner. Gargento stops and kicks the nearest computer, causing a panel to fall out, and then he calms down.
Professor Newton, you have been guaranteed privileges of our own citizens aren't allowed. We have let Bobby visit you often, on a weekly basis. My own son does not know who I am or my face, and I am very proud of that. And soon, Bobby will not remember yours.
No, no.
Gargento calls the guard in his native language. One of the guards walks in.
Take these,
Thank you.
take these two away to be programmed.
No, I won't go. Let me go.
The guard takes him away with him struggling and screaming.
I am sorry. I pledge my complete cooperation. This will never happen again. I am completely loyal to you.
I thought you would see it my way.
He motions to the guard to drop Bobby, who falls on the floor, then stands up and runs over to the professor.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, Dina, go ahead with your line.
Oh,
Have I skipped a page?
But,
Yeah, we gotta go professor.
but I promised.
The guard grabs Bobby and
Okay.
walks out from the room.
I don't know why I don't have the page. I'm sorry, you guys.
Yeah.
Right after I went, we would hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, my pages are different because I've shrunk it.
Gargento, I promised you.
But I promised you.
I promise too, when I see results, you see your body.
Gargento walks out of the room and slams the door. Winky comes, XB5, or the XB2. We're in the cockpit of the XB2. Winky comes in and sits down.
How's it going, Rocky?
Look, Winky.
What do you want to read out?
Looks like we got picked up. Why are they so quiet?
So far, not a peep out of them. Not a word. Not a challenge.
That's spooky. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. I think we entered Spook Town for sure.
A few seconds later, a voice comes on the astrophone in the Ephesian language. Spark, oh, on Ephesian. Rocky presses the button on the intercom. Space Ranger Vina Ray, we need you up here. Vina walks in a few seconds later and begins to translate.
Well, that sounds like they're challenged.
Translate. Am I telling somebody to translate, or?
No, hold on. Trop Vic on Spark on Oton O.
they're asking the state identity and destination. You want me to return the signal?
Not yet. Send a distress call. That is all they need to know at the moment, and all I want them to know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, return the message with the distress call.
Vina does as ordered in Ephesian.
Hey, Rocky, look at this. It says there are 2 ships out there on the readings, but not on radar decks.
Rocky turns on the screen. Nothing in front of us. Rocky walks over and peers to the periscope. Periscope view.
We have company. I'm putting them on screen. Vina, okay, that's, yeah.
Vina, repeat the message until Vina responds.
In Pano XB2, Min XB2, Trokovic, Nikal. What is the nature of your emergency?
A shot of her hand, bringing it up to her mouth and profile. Vina.
Starboard control rockets seem to be giving us troubles, and we have a slow leak of fuel. Requesting permission to land and repair.
You do know we can disintegrate you. You are a trespasser. We have 2 defense forces, ships locked in you. We can blow you up and no one would ask any questions.
Our apologies. We didn't plan to have a breakdown this far, of course, but it is hard to steer without a steering rocket. We apologize. It was unavoidable.
Is that Rocky Jones?
Yes, I am
Oh,
positive.
it's supposed to be whispered.
Yes, I am positive.
Recognize Article 7 of our treaty. Let us speak to someone in authority.
I am the authority here. I am the suzerain of Opetius. Yes, I will respect the treaty. We will tow you into the eclipse and assign landing pad. Shut down engines, Nintendo and Pepper.
That sounds like over and out.
You got it.
That's my Cleo.
Go lay down the law.
Okay, go out back and damage one of the starboard rockets, or for real after shutdown.
We just got it fixed, Rocky.
I know, but it's got to be real. Give it about a week's worth of damage. Orders are orders, Winky. Now beat it.
Okay, I'll suit up.
Okay, Dina grabs me to see. Winky's in the airlock, climbs along the ladder, keeping his profile as close to the ship as possible. Winky pulls off an access panel and lets it float off into space, damaging some of the outside of the hammer. That's taking for tap. Pulls a few wires out of the spark and stop, and then pokes several holes in one of the hoses, and sort of mist starts coming out. Winky walks back a few moments later.
I was gone 20 minutes, and Rena already took my job and worked on it.
Yes, sir, I am, if you are careful.
I believe it.
Okay, Cleolata. She shows up in fractionated view. There you go.
Good news is, Rick prepared us for his arrival. He sent all we needed to know. Now prepare Professor Newton and the board.
Bobby walks in, and this is shot at his eyeline, so we don't see much of Cleo, just her hand offering him the seat.
Have a seat.
I would rather stand.
I said sit down. You like your stay on Opetius? Are you enjoying our company?
You know we aren't visiting. You're keeping us here by force. I know you will never let us leave.
Your grandfather's work is very important to our cause, and you can be too, Bobby. If you study and prepare yourself, learn our culture, and cooperate, why you can do great things.
I don't like what you teach. I don't like being here, and if you ever think you will be able to rid Earth and the United Worlds of the solar system in a fight, you have another thing coming.
I am pretty sure you will change your mind.
We see Cleo's hand as it presses a button on her desk. The wind begins to blow and undulates.
Never.
Bobby stops as the hypnotizer gizmo does its thing. When Cleolata is sure the device is doing its job, she quietly raises her receiver and sneaks out into the hallway to meet Dark Atom.
Soon, he will be under our influence, and Bobby will be a real asset to us, as well as the professor to the same.
He has pledged allegiance. We need his mind. We cannot risk scrambling his brain, confusing his thoughts.
Cleo backhands Dark Atom in the face. Or whatever she can read. That would be my decision and my order. And right now, oh, sorry, go ahead. I'm reading over your line.
Where's your line?
Where she backhands him.
That will be.
Oh, that would be my decision and my order. And right now, the report Rocky Jones will have to send back to Earth is far more important.
This is XG2. We are awaiting landing orders in our position.
Okay, prepare for free fall. Landing cut off, pre-fall landing, cut off all engine systems.
Set controls, let us know when you are in free fall mode. We will land you from here at Spaceport 7, landing pad 2. It is near the maintenance area if you need any assistance on repairs. And when you land, I will greet you personally. Tendo and Toad.
Well, let's take a look before we land.
That looks pretty awesome. Wow, if that is not the biggest building I've ever seen. I'll give up women and scramble Scorpio. What does that mean?
I don't know. Get over here.
And scramble Scorpio is just a thing he sometimes says.
That's Arcana de Governance,
What does that mean in English?
government headquarters. That's where they'll take us, but some people go in and never come back out.
XC2 is landing at the pad by robot control. Arcana de Governox is in the back room. XC2 slowly descends without flame. Front door of the Arcana de Governance. Cleoletta stands at the end of the steps. Gargando stands on one side, and Atlas on the other side, waiting for Rocky. Okay, and this is going to change because she's actually walking down the stairs, and we're shooting her as she walks into the frame.
Yay. I am anxious to meet this Rocky Jones. It will be quite a pleasure, I hope, in more ways than one.
I also have a big smile now.
Rocky, Vina, and Winky emerge from the XB2 onto the landing platform, escorted by a landing crew. They are led to an elevator platform. The elevator descends. Winky?
Think we can get an elevator installed at HQ?
I honestly don't understand why we don't.
Me either. You suppose it's budget cuts?
Didn't Drake just get a new $1,000 leather chair?
Yep.
What of it?
That must be where their elevator went.
Shush.
Rocky takes an inventory of security cameras, guards, and MIN devices.
Shush.
The elevator reaches the lower level, and all of them walk down the steps. All right. That is the end of episode 2. Now we can save episode 3 for another read if you guys want, or we can continue on. How are you feeling?
We're all here.
Keep going. Is this the last episode?
Yeah, 3 is the last episode.
Also known as the final countdown.
Well,
We're slowly figuring out why Gargano and Rocky's in that problem.
we haven't found one for this episode.
Liz, are you gonna do episode 3?
What?
You gonna do episode 3?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop and restart.
Holy.
I guess.
Oh, he's the head writer. And, he's the
Just get attention. He's supposed to be a married guy.
So.
But nobody's
We can catch up on it.
my kid or my wife.
Thanks for coming,
Thanks for having me. I just wanted to
Tell people it's Liz.
We're
fighting for real.
That's a good one.
This professor's blood.
I can't wait to see Brad.
That's not noticeable. Sorry.
Oh,
fries going on around here.
Fried, always fried. Hamburger. Anybody have a hamburger?
Hamburger?
Anybody have a hamburger?
Burger? Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna get about.
See you later.
Baby.
We'll pay you for it.
Thank you. Y'all have fun. Nice to meet everybody.
See you later.
Today on the 6 o'clock news. Battle at Denny's. A man screaming, "I'm
Off it!
Yeah, it's an alternate.
And Rocky.
The Civil War happens 10 years and they start to develop rocket technology.
Just get him any grief.
By World War II.
Well, another man wearing a whole bunch of shirts.
What about it? On Earth, there's this stuff happening, but
Because he's human, we're actually not.
she's a representation of God.
We don't understand this, so we're trying to fake
But the-
emotional
you know,
beginnings
so-
of trap.
And the reason we chose an African American actor is because Brian has a name. For young African American.
But he already knows.
She wanted it to be that way, so that's why we did it that way.
I mean, I don't know what your character is.
He does, Winky and him don't, Winky's just oblivious to it. He's like,
It's all the people he dates.
Well, technically, she's a kid.
She's a young girl.
And so he wanted
as
to be
powerful as she is.
I'm just saying, but she wasn't.
Hers is the very last page.
I look at baby.
And I've done everything, I have technically go, I've done everything he's asked me to do so far, so.
Would we have to order
That's supposed to be my character.
Must be your thing.
Well, we gotta fix this, man, don't we, buddy?
He likes redheads too, that's his second choice.
Oh, is this after?
I just never.
Yeah, I believe it is.
It's like the very, very last one.
It is.
Look at a little bit break in.
Yeah, destroy the sexism, that's all there is. Oh, yeah, Bobby. Bobby's a bit older.
Not to my knowledge. It's
I'm
just
about to
longer
call
than
and
harass
find out.
because it's a conclusion episode.
You don't look like
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna write it down.
Best of drink.
Like for instance, this song.
One with the Batman.
Yep.
Sure. I probably don't need it. But it's at the 50. I always enjoy it.
It's already down. Yes, for 10 months.
You can read her.
How do you, Sue?
Now, you're going to die.
You never even heard of it?
I think you're gonna like it.
But you've heard of Johnny Cash.
Last thing he did for me is he went over.
You're gonna like your part.
I think my favorite song by Johnny Cash is either Ring of Fire
It's a drive fast.
or
Just speaking bad girl. I'll
Boy
tell you
named
something.
Sue.
That's not too far.
I'll tell you something else about her that you may not know. Back in college, she was part of the Red Sash Band, and all of these young girls got sterilized so that they could move their careers.
I like it.
Hotter than a pepper spray?
Yeah, that would.
So there won't be any babies. Yankees running around.
This series is about to take a whole new turn.
Join us next week.
Yeah.
You see Walk On? Yeah, they sung it.
Well, you can leave this there.
Of his is the one that's like on.
He does.
I don't know how it goes, but it's like.
Just for display purposes.
No, it just talks about how it goes to prison. Yeah, that one.
Woke up Sunday morning.
Everybody's asked that, but we have not really determined how old he actually is. He came into the picture in Rocky's life
Wish
just
I was
after
stoned.
World War II, and previously Navy, they kind of got along okay. So, and now they're besties.
Chris Christopherson.
So at least it's really quick.
Song for Johnny Cash.
He's older,
Chris
he's older than
Christopherson.
Dina, I think.
His hormones are acting like. he's
According to
about
the
17.
Bible, yes, but
And when they was gonna record it.
But like I said, in the show, he was
Went down the
young
censor
too.
some and Johnny Cash, he sang it just like Chris wrote it.
We ain't got time.
Yeah.
to go on
That's
about
how
stuff.
Sunday morning, someone fried chicken.
Yeah, Scotty.
I can already see some of
Oh,
the blue.
what was wrong?
I just can't. It's basically
One song I've been
some
listening to
weird-
24/7
I can already
is
see
by
she put
Paul
it in this
Anka,
one
and
spot.
it was
It's one round several times before you do it.
So when did this like go away? We're up to 3 now, right?
I knew two of his bodyguards. I knew two of his bodyguards, Red and Sonny West.
Yes, you will. They are made of plastic. No.
I did.
I know, my carrying gun, you're never gonna use it. Better to have it if you don't.
You got one bullet in your pocket.
He wins, but he never really did.
You know,
You know where he got his military haircut?
yeah, ask Professor, he gets
Fort
this
Chaffee.
shit.
You use it, but you never fire.
Scotty Beckett.
Fort Smith?
Scotty
Oh,
Beckett. Yeah, the special
Fort
effects
Chaffee
for
is
bullets
next
is
to
like
Fort Smith.
expensive apparently at that point in history, so.
It's a military base.
Probably.
Smith, Arkansas.
Unless he writes some battle in,
The
where
barbershop
you guys are
is-
firing at each other. I think when Cleo gets rescued, you guys do use your weapons,
You watch the video.
but that's like at the end of the first season.
They probably have it here.
Yeah, the barber probably sold it to some teenage girls.
Hey, we ready to
No
move
wonder
on,
they fed these
guys?
kids cocaine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
You gave the kids
Mule train.
No, he wasn't.
That's why he died.
Is it something? Yes?
It's so weird, man.
Cleolata? Or Cleolata, sorry. It's Cleolata. A whole lot. Huh?
Go ahead.
I think you mentioned yourself a couple times today.
For real, him and your own concert.
Officious. We had a hard start at that because it's spelled differently in the series. It's spelled more like officious. And so we fixed it. And I was sick of watching 6 times spelled.
No, another Blue was in a plan, she was renaming it Alderaan.
No, no, Alderaan.
Well, actually, we should rename Uranus Alderaan, therefore.
Daughter, sister.
What did they rename it? Futurama? You read them?
That's kind of what,
She did. Joaquin Phoenix did a pretty good job.
Zap Brady did?
Yeah, Brady.
That was the idea. We wanted to kind of do Zap Brady.
Joaquin Phoenix is insane.
Except he's not,
He's
he's not a womanizer. Pantsless, he's not pantsless. Right, there's a difference. Well, in Rocky's history,
Yeah, she had
his
those
dad,
things on her
he had a wife at one point, and he was away on a mission, and she cheated on him with someone else and got pregnant, and she couldn't take the shame of it, so she killed herself, even though he would have been like, baby, great, we can do this, you know? And so he's kind of big down now, because he's like, I'm not.
What was the
letting this happen.
instrument
And of
that
course,
June
he
played?
watched his dad kill his mother, so, you know, that's also crappy history for him. Yeah, Winky and Bean are probably the only normal characters in the whole series. Everybody else has got a tragic backstory.
nothing interesting.
I can't wait to read that.
Well, your parents are rich, and her parents are scientists, so she traveled all over the universe with her parents. And they homeschooled you. That's why you know so many languages and 36.
Okay.
You didn't go to grad school. Who was the moral characters again?
This lady was talking about spaghetti.
Winky and him.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I didn't know Jerry Lewis was still alive. I didn't know Jerry Lewis was still alive.
Yeah.
So it's called,
Barely.
We ready, guys?
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Alright.
I knew Jerry. And his brother-in-law played his bass. I knew him real well. I was out that way and working on a thing years ago. And I ran into, I can't call his name now.
Real Sedaka.
Right. No, we have scenes where you're dancing with several women at the same time. Everybody loves you because you're rich, but nobody wants to date you. That's the sad thing. Being is like, I've known you 7 years now. You should probably start doing your dress book. Because in an episode, we're gonna age everybody up 7 years, because we didn't want Bobby to be a little kid the whole time. Because in this episode, he's only 10. And in the next episode, in episode 4, he's 17, he's just graduating. And then the next episode after that, he's 10.
You found a young Bobby, right?
I have a young Bobby, if he'll audition. Yeah. I have somebody else I use. Corbin Pitts.
Yes, he's good.
Corbin?
Yeah.
We know who it is. The one that played in Policy.
What?
Yeah, what was that? Was it the movie theater? He played the little boy at the theater.
Okay.
He played Carmen's son.
Okay, episode 3. Just outside the spaceport. At the top of the stairs, Garganto on one side of the octopus embellished door with the tentacle forming horns over its head An Atlas Sand side has a curled tentacle which forms a kind of halo. This is a running joke.
Hail Hydra.
Whenever we have them together in the room, they're always standing in the right position at horns and halos. So it's kind of our nod to the crowd. Okay, Cleo hits her mark on the focus point of the camera in front of Rocky, and her face is fully in frame. She smiles sweetly. Rocky, Mika, and Vina walk towards her.
Well done. You must be tired after such a hazardous trip. We will assign you quarters. You are free to come and go as you wish. To do your affairs and make use of our equipment. Feel free to explore our country, consider corners, enjoy yourselves. We have nothing to hide. I only ask for that you are advised to city friends or lady friends, so that to see you back again.
Vina bows her head respectfully and says nothing.
How long do you think the repairs will take?
About a week.
Well, don't be afraid to ask for help or parts or things you can do.
The group walks up the stairs together. Vina is pushed out of the group as Cleolata locks arms with Lindsay and Rocky.
I want people to know the truth about us and our fortune. We've been made aware that we are the bad guys of the galaxy, and I would like to change that image. We are tired of people making up lurid tales about us. People are happy here, and you will see for yourself.
Cleolata trying to use every feminine seduction trick in the book while trying to mask it as a matter of fact.
Perhaps you know Professor Newton. He loved it here so much he refused to leave, and has made himself a nice man. Do you know him and his board?
Yes, I know them both very well.
Then you must visit.
Yeah, I'd like that very much.
They all change directions and walk down the hall to the professor's lab.
I'm sorry the professor will be too busy to show you around. As you can see, he has his own lab in the observatory, and he likes it here very much, as you shall soon see.
Cleolata and Rocky walk into the lab first.
So now it's Rocky.
And now he's about to crack out with some kid Cleo.
Crack out.
What does that mean?
About to crack. We're about to get
You're
cracked
some
out.
kid Cleo.
Apparently.
It would have been a compliment.
Oh,
You're some kid Cleo. He would say that.
Hey, don't worry. Let her play her game. You string her along. You can always fall for that, you know.
Vina shoves Winky and smiles. And then he pushes her back. Winky and Vina soon follow. Professor's lab. Cleolata, Rocky, Winky, and Vina and Winky and Darkanto all walk into the lab.
We brought you some old friends, Professor.
Friends. Well, hello, Rocky, Winky. This is a wonderful surprise. Welcome. Welcome to Ophiuchus.
We will leave you alone to catch up and enjoy the reunion.
You don't have to go, Cleolata. There is no reason for you to leave. This is like old times, isn't it, Rocky?
This is Vina. I think you already know each other.
I'm not sure. Should I?
During the exchange of scientists back on Earth, you gave me a medal given to you by Secretary Drake. Remember?
I don't remember giving you a medal or anyone a medal.
You don't remember?
Perhaps, but no matter. This planet is so exciting, so stimulating. I cannot wait to show you around. And look at all the equipment and instruments. I never had this much stuff for science, even back on Earth. The technology I have to work with is beyond my wildest dreams.
And where is Bobby, Professor?
Bobby, let me think. I know where he is. I'll get him.
He doesn't have so he can't say any times. And the Newton may be putting on.
Maybe. But look in his eyes. It's like he's not in there.
Yes, he's not the same, Rocky.
I know.
Bobby and Newton walk in. Bobby stands at attention.
Good to see you, Bobby. The Space Ranger service has not been the same without you. Without you being under our heels. We sure do miss you.
Nice of you to say that, Winky. Welcome to Ophiuchus Rocky.
Come on, don't be like that. Let's see how much you've grown.
Height alone isn't the measurement of a man.
Launch pad. He's doing repairs on the launch pad and at the scaffolding. Dina is hovering nearby, probably handing him to her.
How's it coming?
It's coming. Not much left of her, is there?
She's been through a lot. But you know, I'm worried about both Bobby and the professor. They aren't the same.
I know. I am too.
The technician returns to the part and starts to attach it. Minky changes what he's talking about smoothly.
I hope I get done so I can go to some of the beaches you talked about. I'd like to see the sights.
Yes, they are wonderful.
From what I see of the women here, I can understand why some don't leave.
Does your motor ever stop running?
Honey, if my motor ever got a chance, it might.
Well, Bobby, do you see any changes? Notice anything different?
Nothing appreciable.
Remember, you were going to be a space ranger and you wanted to captain a ship just like this when you grew up? And you didn't want any of the new stuff. You wanted just a ship like this. But boy, she's got to be just like the Orbit jet.
Don't worry. I will captain a spaceship someday, and she will run rings around the orbit jet. Maybe we'll meet up in space against each other, and I will lock up. I would like to go back to the observatory now. Thank you.
Rocky and Bobby walk out of the cockpit. Two technicians are working on the panel in the hall. Winky is hovering over the toolbox and Vina is watching. Rocky and Bobby walk upon the scene.
Vina, do me a favor and take Bobby back to the observatory.
Bye.
Winky stands up and talks to the techs and asks them to bring him something and then leave.
So, nothing, huh?
I thought bringing him here would trigger some memories or bring him back to his senses.
I bet if we get him back to Earth, he would come to his senses quick enough. But maybe if we...
I'm afraid it's by the book. We cannot make someone leave or stay if we go by the rules of freedom, and the man has a right to his own autonomy and decisions. If they want to stay here, there is nothing that we can do about it.
Path to the observatory. Bobby and Vina stop on the steps.
We used to be friends. I'm sorry it's different now. Goodbye, Bobby.
Goodbye.
Vina starts walking away and turns around a few times with a concerned, sad look on her face.
Good night, John Boy.
Remember, he's under the influence of the men, so he's a little out of it. Let's see. Bobby stops halfway up the steps and holds his head.
Oh, wow.
Vina turns around and runs up the stairs to Bobby.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I just feel sick and my head hurts. I feel sort of dizzy and I feel like someone else.
Here, I'll help you up the stairs.
No, it's cold. It's a prison, just like the rest of the planet.
Say that again?
No, I don't know what I'm saying. I was just on the orbit jet with Rocky, wasn't I? Right?
Yes, Bobby, you were. You were.
Quick, get Rocky right away. Now, before something happens. Get him, please.
Bobby sits on the steps.
Of course, Bobby.
Vina runs off. Cleolata and Rocky both sitting down from across, they're sitting down at her desk. He's sitting across from her.
With your permission, we would like to blast off tomorrow, a little after midday.
So soon. Does this mean you won't like it here? You don't like it here? I would like to prolong your visit, Rocky.
And I would prefer that you didn't.
Vina comes in the aft, running right by Winky, who's behind a large pie.
Hey, Vina, looking for me?
Where's Rocky?
You got a call from Cleolata. He's in her office. What's the word for government buildings?
Arcana de Governance.
That's where it is.
Thanks.
She runs out as fast as she can. Cleolata's office. Rocky stands up.
Do I have permission to blast off at 0300 tomorrow, or don't I?
Please, Rocky, sit down. Or would you rather leave earlier, say 2:30, the same time of work?
How do you know that?
I also know all about that attack on the unknown ships and that little fire you had, Rocky, and lots more. Shall I go on?
Yes, I'm very interested. Please do.
For instance, your top secret mission to bring back Professor Newton and the boy.
She presses the button to start the mind control device. Rocky is fixated by the device. Vina looks in and sees to see what's going on. She bangs on the window and shouts, but no one can hear. She runs into the office through the door at full speed, screaming, "Rocky, Rocky!"
Look away.
Cleo stands up and Vina knocks her backwards before she can reach the security button on the phone. She spins on her heels and grabs Cleo out by the arm and rushes her to the chair. She plops her down on Rocky's lap, blocking his view. She then grabs Cleo by her hair at the back of the head, forcing her to look at the device. Soon her eyes begin to glaze over.
Who's the spy?
Griff is the spy.
Okay, send orders so we're clear to leave now.
Vina pulls Cleo out of his arm behind her back and trots her to the operator.
Yes, you will be cleared to leave.
Still in Vina's grip, she presses the communication button on the astrophone.
Clear the tides, clear flight, Rocky Jones, and the crew are free to go.
Vina eases her grip as she continues to give clearance for the launch pad. Rocky and Vina try to walk slowly as not to raise the alarm as they go out of the office and down the hallway. Professor's lab. Rocky and Bobby are pleading with the professor to come with them.
Nope, nope, nope. This is my adopted land, and I pledged and prefer to remain here. It is my home.
He doesn't mean it. He doesn't know what he's saying. That they got into his head with that lousy machine.
Oh, Bobby.
Please, get us off here right away.
Rocky shuts the door and doesn't notice two officers behind it. What have they done?
We're all fueled up and repaired and ready to go. While we still have free reign, we can make it for a very fast blast off.
No, no, oh Darganto, my good friend.
Going somewhere?
Dargento orders the other guard to take Bobby out of the room. Bobby leaves screaming. Dargento and the other guard with the weapons still trained on Rocky. Dargento walks backward and turns on the visiograph and tries to patch through to Cleo. Cleo appears on the screen.
They are trying to force the professor and the kid to leave the kids.
To leave, the kid's been compromised.
To leave, the kid's been compromised.
Have Rocky Jones step forward. Have Rocky Jones step forward.
Rocky steps forward.
You do have permission to leave with the crew. Garganto, stand down and let them leave.
What?
You heard me. They have permission to leave and leave unmolested.
You heard the lady.
Surely you're joking.
No, I have not. Let them go or suffer the consequences.
Yes, Caesarion. Go.
Rocky leaves the room. Darganto shouts to the hallway to let the professor and the boy go. Our suzerain commands it. Darganto talks to the guards in his native tongue, indicating that they need to follow him. Rocky runs out of the front door, straight toward the launch platform, sneaks up behind the signal guard, and dashes him on the head and crunches. Darganto sees Rocky and jumps over the edge of the roof and slides down the pipe. Darganto losing his gun in the bushes below in the process. He runs toward Rocky while his back is turned.
Watch out, Rocky.
Rocky turns just in time. A short fist fight ensues with Rocky being temporarily victorious. The professor changes seats and starts the vehicle. Rocky jumps in the car. Newton speeds away to the launch site. Winky runs in to the Orbijet cockpit. He sets buttons for quick launch and sits down. The humming and flashing lights begin. Rocky pulls in close to the XB-2. Winky, playing with a few more buttons, looks up on the view screen and sees Rocky, Professor, and Bobby racing.
Vina, get up here, look. Or get up here, look. Like we may have some trouble.
Alarms start going off around the launch pad and the base. Vina runs in and grabs the pilot's seat and buckles up. Rocky presses the button to move the landing pad out of the way, and all three of them race up the ass section ladder.
Okay, secure blast off. Set target, trim fuel.
I know the first two, but what, and what?
I got it.
Secure for blast off. All sit down and buckle up.
Winky shouts over the intercom after blasting off him. Projectiles start exploding around the XB-2 in smoke and particles. Winky and Vina hear the explosions outside. Cleolata comes on the afterphone.
This is the way you repay me for granting your freedom. This is the level of gratitude I give.
We sure do appreciate it.
Rocky enters the cockpit.
Rocky, you won't get away with this.
Okay, you're entitled to your opinion.
He shuts off the astrophone and trades seats with Vina.
You did a good job, Vina.
Vina smiles. Rocky sits down and looks at the gauges.
I've got a meteor cluster up ahead. Want to try to go over it?
Wait. Seems they are going more or less where we're going. I'm going to get into that mess and ride along with them. Let's hope they don't follow us in.
I can't be as crazy as you.
That's so.
Try not to scratch the paint, Rocky.
I'll do my best. This seems to be working.
We're out of their space in 8 minutes.
Good.
Rocky leans back and mumbles to herself.
And we are clear.
A few moments later, Vina walks in. She looks at Rocky.
Why the frown, Rocky? We made it. The adventure is just about over.
That's what you think. Just wait and see.
Cleolata is watching the tracking radar vex on her visiophone antenna. Garganta walks in and closes the door.
Oh, look. The captain of incompetence.
I am sorry. I went after them even when you told me to stand down.
I told you to what?
Yes, they used a scrambler on you.
Full tack.
It's a swear word.
Full tackle! That explains the headache.
So, what do you want to do?
We have a few ships out there between the border and RV5, right? They will need to refuel.
Yes, but let me check.
He walks over to Cleo's computer and presses a few buttons as he reads the output.
Yes, we got YWL, XNV, and TOL patrols out there.
Well, who is the closest?
TOL is in their flight path.
Cleo walks over to the astrophone and picks it up.
This is a suzerain, Cleolata. Come in, patrol ship, TOL. Come in.
After a few seconds of static, a voiceover of the astrophone comes in and appears on the Visio screen. A male captain comes in view.
So am I captain or the general?
You're the captain. I said general when I mentioned it, but you are the captain.
Okay, well, I'm just curious.
You're the captain.
Good to know. Yeah, I'm one of the two, right?
You're one of the two.
You've been demoted. All right, well, hey, I like being captain. Just call me
Like
captain.
Kirk, you always been the
This is Captain Gianna, the patrol ship TOL. Sure am, what can I do for you?
You should have a visitor coming into your range in a few hours. I need you to launch a few of the men near his path and stay out of range of the sensors.
Okay. Have an idea where we can place them so they can do their jobs?
He motions to one of the people in his 5-man crew. A small round device about the size of a basketball is released from an antenna slowly, and an antenna slowly rises from it with a small satellite dish-shaped part spinning around. Garganta.
I see what you are doing. You're going to magnetize Rocky's ship and instruments so he won't know where the hell he is.
I guess you aren't the incompetent on the software.
May I remind you one more time? You are the one who let them go.
How dare you speak to me that way?
Do you have a crush on him?
Get out.
She swings her arms across the desk, knocking everything off the top of it, and to the ground, falling parts. Gargano storms out the door.
Well, I did a lot of storming and crashing and crumbling.
Well, she throws a lot of fits herself, so you guys are perfect.
We got great chemistry here.
Going instrument control.
Rocky rotates his chair towards Vina, walking in.
How's the professor?
He's in and out of it. He goes from screaming, "Why are you taking me away from my home?" Then he has no idea why he said it in between headaches.
That mind scrambler does leave a nasty hangover.
Okay, we're now on automatic control towards RV5.
Rocky stands up and walks to the corner, writes some things down in a paper log.
Well, glad I'm out of there.
Thought you wanted to see the beaches and the bathing beauties.
No thanks. Changed my mind.
Rocky returns.
Have a seat here. I need you to look at, correct, and update the log report.
Vina corrects the log as Rocky dictates.
Wow, Griff is a spy? Well, I can see that.
It's about 15:05, and we are still within range of the Ophesian border. Got all that so far?
Yep.
Additional note, Mr. Secretary, this is by far the best crew I have ever had. Winky and of course Vina.
This includes me.
Kisses Rocky on the cheeks.
Cheek, not cheek. Cheeks.
Hello, train.
Say, how about one or two of those kisses over here?
Rocky moves to kiss him jokingly.
Thanks, Skipper, but I'm not kissing you.
Rocky flips the switch to turn on the forward view. A giant planet is getting larger on the screen fast.
Gee whiz.
Vina, get up.
Rocky slams himself in the seat, and both Rocky and Winky try to bring the XV2 out of its crush.
Why didn't Never mind.
Still struggling with the controls.
You know, in the shows they were rolling chairs with seatbelts.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Okay, back into the interior of the XV2 cockpit. Winky.
That was close. Scans, instruments don't seem to be any major damage. At least nothing showing up on the instruments.
Go up back and do a physical check.
You just love showing him out of
Go check my app section. My app.
Slow zoom on Cleo as she watched the last of her plans fail. Her eyes glaze over and her fists clench, her face contorts into anger. Vina is standing up from laying on the floor against the wall.
Ow.
Well, Rocky, I do believe that was not an accident.
I think you're right.
If I had coin, there was a 50% chance that they were going to shoot us down or do something else to stop us. It's complicated.
Yeah, I'll fix it. With no commas and nonsense. Gargantua returns to see see Cleo's face after the last failure. He stands just out of her reach.
So, he got away again.
Yes, I have another plan.
XV2 cockpit, Rocky and Winky at the controls.
Okay, I finally got contact with RV5. Shall I send them the update to relay message? Fucking Hercules. I can't wait to tell them it was a success and we got Bobby and the professor back.
Yes, but our report has to indicate we failed, and we failed miserably and unfavorably.
Because Griff may intercept it, huh?
No, this is so Griff will intercept it. It's not a message to him. It must be aimed at Griff, not Drake. We also may have an advantage since we took out those mystery ships, which I assume were also relays to Earth. So Griff is still in the dark about any recent and late developments. So we have to keep him in the dark.
Right. I got you.
Rocky picks up the astroplanet and speaks.
This is XV2 calling Space Station RV5. This is Rocky Jones calling RV5. Report for Operation Haystack incoming and on a secure channel.
Clark?
Okay, this is RV5. Come in, Rocky. Ready for report. Over.
Yes, report on Haystack. We failed, we refused to leave, mission unsuccessful. Over and out.
Unsuccessful. Sorry about that. But I will relay the message to Drake. Out. Guess we can't win them all.
Clark switches channels by pressing a few switches and sensing their name.
This is RV5, Clark, here. Have a report on Haystack. Clear channel to Drake. This is RV5, Clark here. Have a report on Haystack. Clear channel to Drake.
Griff answers the call.
This is Griff. Hold on, Clark. I will get Drake.
Griff walks over to the door and calls for Drake, who's in conference with him.
Secretary Drake, report from RV5 on Haystack.
Drake walks in, Griff shuts the door.
So, Rocky is back. Good.
Drake picks up the astrophone.
Okay, this is Drake. Clark, send it over to the Scrambler.
Roger. Mr. Secretary, sending over Scrambler. Stand by.
Clark moves over to a separate machine and twists some dials and types in.
Ready here, sir.
Drake walks over to the scrambler machine and begins to read output out loud. Griff walks over. Drake looks at Griff.
Mission unsuccessful. We couldn't get him to leave. Both Newton and Bobby seem sincere in their desire to stay. This is a nasty blow to the OSA and the UWSS, Griff.
Yes, sir, I agree.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Mr. Secretary.
Me too. Drake out.
Okay, interior control room. Clark adjusts the magnetic coupler.
This is RV5. Come in, XV2. Come in, XV2.
This is XV2 reporting. Over.
We got you locked on by magnetic coupling. Enter free fall. We will pull you in. Harp out.
Roger. Entering free fall mode now. Out.
So, how many pieces are you coming in at this time?
One piece.
Okay, out.
Okay, Gargant's on the astrophone.
WOA to Griff. WOA to Griff. Please respond. Come in, Griff. WOA to Griff. Come in.
This is Griff. Come in, WOA. Identify. Over.
Is channel clear and secure? Out.
Hold on. Yes. Go on. Out.
This is Garganta.
What the hell? Why you risk calling in why you risk calling if everything was going as planned? Why would you take the chance?
Going as planned. What report have you heard? What report have you seen on?
They reported mission failure. Both Bobby and Professor are remaining on Ophiuchus.
That's a lie, Griff. It is a scheme to trap you. They know who you are.
One moment.
He walks to the door to see if anything or anyone is out there. Drake is sitting quietly at his desk. Griff opens the door and shuts it shut. Drake looks up and returns to work thinking it's nothing, then has second thoughts and gets up and puts his ear to the door. Griff returns to the astrophone and picks it up.
Okay, go ahead.
Rocky has proof that you are the spy. He's on his way back to the professor and the boy.
You've got to get me out of here before they get back.
I need you a little longer. You're perfectly placed for sabotage.
Get me off. Oh, sorry. Get me off of here. I've done your dirty work.
No, you have power still. We still have the advantage. Griff, wait for the orbit jet to land tomorrow and blow it up. And the entire HQ.
What about me? Am I expendable?
No, you're not expendable. But your duty comes first. Here is what you do. Call in Remus. Get him to help. He's expendable. You're not. Over and out.
Griff sets the astrophone down and walks away thinking. Drake slowly and quietly walks in while his back is turned. He pulls out a gun from behind his back and points it at Griff. Well, Drake gets to use his gun.
Hello, traitor. You don't deserve to wear that uniform. Space Rangers and traitor don't go together.
Drake steps a bit too close to Griff and tries to grab him. Griff grabs his hand and knocks the gun out with the other. A couple of punches are thrown and Griff wheels back and knocks Drake to the floor. He quickly picks up the gun and turns it on Drake. Griff runs towards Drake. Drake kicks him as he dodges his charge. They both get up and throw a few more punches at each other. They take turns knocking each other to the ground a few more times. Griff finally gets lucky and gets a lucky punch in and knocks Drake unconscious. Griff gets some rope and ties Drake in the closet. Griff walks up to the Visiophone and dials up Remus, who appears on the screen. Yes, Griff?
Remus, I got a special assignment for you. Report here immediately. I will clear you through the gate. You have a confidential report for Secretary Drake.
Yes, Griff. What is that? Is that it?
Yes.
He turns the knob and ends the pile and makes sure the closet is locked. Interior SV2 cockpit. Okay, everyone buckle up. That's Rocky. Sorry, guy.
No problem. Okay, everyone buckle up. We are entering final ellipse for landing. Winky, adjust course. We are bringing this thing down the hard way.
Bobby.
Jumping Jupiter. Golly, are we almost home? I can't wait. It is going to be super stellar when I have my feet back on Earth again.
Rocky adjusts for final ellipse. Turns right, crossing the front of Mars. Rocky.
This is XB2, request landing. We are already in landing ellipse clear pad.
Griff is there with Raymond sitting on the desk.
This is Griff. Welcome back. Okay, you're cleared, so got an ETA? Out.
Yes, about 0800 hours. Out.
Okay, we will be waiting. I will turn the lights on for you.
All right, Griff. See you tomorrow morning. Out.
For such an upstanding fellow, you can lie very well. You know we're going to be there in about an hour.
I know.
Griff walks over to the closet and looks in.
Rocky says hello. You're going nowhere. I still need you.
Exterior launch pad area, nighttime.
Okay, Remus. You go over and plant these in the launch pads, and I will plant the rest in this section.
Yeah, on my way. The camera follows them planting bombs at each station until the final one. Weapon all, Rocky. The orbit jet just breaking into the atmosphere.
This is XB2 calling Office of Space Affairs. Come in, please.
This is Office of Space Affairs, XV2, come in.
I wonder where Drake is.
We are coming in. Let me know when it's all clear.
We're ready for you. Come in as you please.
Okay, I'm coming in about an hour till touchdown.
Damn, they are landing before they said. Remus, you start the timer. Set it about an hour, and get our rocket ready to launch. And I will get Drake.
Griff, with the gun pointed at Drake, motions for Remus to climb the landing platform.
Winky, stay where you are. I'm going out alone.
Remus motions Rocky to climb down while standing guard at the door. Rocky walks up.
So, you left everyone on board. Say, that's all right with me.
Remus points the gun down at them. The launch platform on the ground, Griff's holding Drake at gunpoint.
Rocky, switch on blast. Off sequencing. Now. Do it now.
Rocky!
Rocky runs off to set launch sequence. Griff motions Drake to the landing platform.
Climb. Get up there. Hurry. Move along. Get a move on. Hustle.
Exterior launch platform, Drake and Griff climbing the ladder.
Remus, get in and take charge of the ship.
Remus runs in. Rocky looks up at Griff and sees an opportunity. He sneaks around the back and climbs the scaffold. Remus walks in. Winky begins to stand. Sit down. Griff will be here soon to take the ship off. Rocky climbs over the back of the platform, catches Griff by surprise, and kicks the airlock door shut. Rocky fires a warning shot to which his passenger's ear. Apparently, Rocky gets to use his weapon. Rocky pushes the gun on Griff again. Drop it. I'm sorry. Griff drops the gun. Rocky presses the button and moves the platform away. Okay. Exterior launch, XV2 launch platform.
Take off, Winky. Go now, before the sequencing. Go.
No, stop. You don't know what you're doing.
What do you mean I don't know what I'm doing?
I got the whole place wired to explode any moment.
Then you better start pulling switches or we're all dead. You first.
Okay.
Okay.
Exterior XV2 launch platform, ground level. Rocky pointing the gun at Griff. Flip security alarms.
Find them, if you know what's good for you.
Rocky follows Griff off camera. Winky carefully watches the reflection in one of the displays, looking for an opportunity. He catches a break and a fight ensues. Rocky turns his head for a moment, and Griff manages to escape into the maze of transformers, leaving Rocky alone trying to find the bombs. Rocky damn near trips over the first one as he runs past Griff, not seeing him. He rips wires out of the timer, which shuts the first bomb. Rocky keeps wandering around, looking at all the possible places for the next 2 timers or bombs to be. Rocky runs past Griff, a quick look, and Griff makes his getaway behind Rocky. Remus and Winky are fighting to a stalemate until Winky gets in a good punch into the jaw, knocking Remus unconscious. Rocky runs through as much area as possible, stopping only long enough to look for the device. He sees Griff messing with the last bomb.
Oh, okay. Rangers aren't gonna pull anything over on me.
Rocky heads straight for the bomb and starts to disable it. The timer was reset to 1 minute. Then Rocky tries to chase down Griff. Griff steals the first car he sees, busts out of the gates with the OSA security in chase, and races down the winding road, gaining slowly on Griff. Griff sees them following and attempts to ward them off with a few laser shots to the tires. He screeches out a U-turn in the road, which is too narrow, and drives off the cliff. The MPs pull to a stop and hurriedly jump out to look over the cliff. First officer says, "Well, you better get down there to him. He might still be alive." The officers pile into one car and take the beach road to the crash. "Sir, he's gone." "He can't have gone far. Let's go." Rocky runs in the OSA front door. Winky ties up Remus and unties everyone else. A lot of people getting tied up.
Come in, Office of Space Affairs. Come in. This is XV2.
This is Drake's office. Go ahead.
Well, we got things reversed, it seems. What a twist. But everything is clear. Yeah, here, you can come back. It's ready and all clear for you. State landing time.
Roger that. Sir, we've got Remus in cuffs here. I'll meet you at the platform.
We are coming in now, and congratulations on a successful mission, crew.
Interior lunchroom. Bobby and Claire are eating at the table together, talking about Bobby's adventures.
And that's what makes me a space ranger.
That didn't happen, did it?
Sure did. Every word.
That sure is swell. I want to be a space ranger too.
You can't. You're a girl.
Vina is a ranger. If she can do it, so can I. And I will. You just wait and see.
Join us next time.
Join us next time for OSA Space Rangers and an more adventure with Rocky Jones!
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Wrap it up right there. I don't remember Sue ever having one.
I think you do.
4 hours later.
And after this, we'll walk in and we'll be on it.
And now, you and your wife on today's ABC station.
You can tell we're having a little problem with the language ourselves, so. Okay.
Just send 3 cents and 3 box tops, too.
No.
Space Ranger! You can have your very own Rocky Jones decoder ring.
They say Ophiuchus. We say Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, right?
Is it with an S? Ophiuchus. It's either Ophiuchus or Ophiuchian, depending on how it's used.
Ophiuchus.
But we're not Ophiuchus. What do you want us to say to the people?
Ophiuchus.
Ephesians?
Ophiuchus or Ophiuchus?
Or Ophiuchans?
So with this,
Good to call it the O. The big O. The big O here.
I'm just saying what we've got from here. Iced tea, Dr. Pepper, and, oh, I guess I can't vote.
It's called oafs, actually.
That's the slice of derogatory slang. Oh, you're one of those.
Just oafs.
I'm going to take insanely happy to be
You already got this, man, this week. Sweet.
Part of it.
All right.
Now, I I will be shooting out a date that we start on episode 1, and everybody will have to scramble and figure out how they're going to manage it or suggest a better date, just like before.
Where is filming going to be?
The first episode, the trailer episode is going to be. The trailer episode is going to probably be shot at my house if I can get the set together. I will let you guys know.
Are you gonna need to use Liz?
Matt Foley.
Liz?
This is through the school, right?
Are you gonna need to use my studio and or the Chroma Key fabric?
I'm sure there'll be a ton.
What?
Are you gonna need to use my studio or the Chroma Key
I
fabric?
may. Like I said, I'm not quite sure what's going on yet, but let me try to get myself together.